What's going on, you guys? Happy Saturday to my MS Gym familia. Welcome to your exercise circuit. If you are brand new and you are joining us, today is Full Circuit Saturday, which is where we take the exercises that we use throughout the entire week and we put them together in a live circuit and practice them together. So this week, we worked on exercises that are going to be strengthening your shoulder blades and what's called your posterior shoulder girdle, which are parts of our magic formula called butts, guts, and blades, which helps us get our pelvis underneath us, our core activated, and our shoulder blades down in order to help us stand straighter, walk taller, get better balance, and function better throughout life. So if you're just joining us from the MS, or just joining us in the MS Gym, welcome. I just want to let you guys know that this is the place that you need to be in order to learn how to exercise in order to manage your MS symptoms. Exercise in order to work around the lesions in your brain, the demyelination in your body. Exercise to complement the current treatments that you're already on, whether it be stem cell transplant, whether it be drug-mediated therapies, or whether it be nutrition programming, whether it be supplementation, whether it be lifestyle intervention, whatever it may be, you have got to exercise with MS, and you have to exercise correctly with MS so that you don't flare up symptoms and knock yourself back down and actually get better. And that is all we focus on in here, all right? So I want to get started. I just want to let you guys know that we're going to just kind of run through all these exercises. We did the teaching every day this week on these exercises. So if you're in the Facebook group and you're new, you can scroll back down and find where I say MS key exercises, blades, and then it goes through whatever those exercises are, okay? So we're going to get started. We're going to go through all the way from shoulder mobility, thoracic mobility. We got rotator cuff strengthening. We have shoulder blade strengthening, and then we're going to talk about how you actually use this stuff in real life, okay? All right, so let's get rolling. First thing we want to do is we want to remove the spasticity through three main areas of our body: the pec minor, the subclavius, and the bicep, because these three areas right here really wreak havoc on the shoulders and pull you forward into a bad posture. All right, so hands up. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be finding that pec minor right along that shoulder strap, suspender strap, bra strap, whatever you want to call it. That's where you want to go. So we're focusing on massaging right through in that area, and you will find spots, man. I've very rarely ever ran into anybody, whether they have a weak or strong pec minor, that doesn't have massive spasticity and stuff going on in this area, all right? Because the minute that you grab your phone and you start doing this, all of a sudden the pec minors get tight. Okay, so we got 30 seconds right here, and we're massaging this out. Okay, get a nice fluid movement. All right, so then let's go to the other side. So we're going to massage these out, nice and chill. If you need to, you can grab a tennis ball, a lacrosse ball, anything like that, and hold it if your fingers are too much, and just kind of work that around. Okay, anything works, right? You can grab a spoon, you can grab a rolling pin. You could grab a corner of a box, like whatever. That probably wouldn't feel that good. But anything will work to get this thing moving if your fingers are too much. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to release and then feed movement into there. Okay. So once we got those pec minors released, they do this, so we want to do this. So we want to open up. So I want you to put your hands this way, and if you're seated on all of these mobility drills, I want you to hold your abs in, pull your shoulder blades down, and sit up as tall as you can, all right? So hands are up and pull. We're not strengthening yet. We're just opening that chest and getting an active stretch. So make sure your shoulders are open and down. They're not up and shrugged. Bring it back in. So you're just spreading that chest apart and feel that, okay? So you come out, elbows drop down just a little bit. Come back together, shoulder width. Come back down. That's 4. Come back in. And down. That's 5. Come back in. And 6. Come back in. And 7. Good. Feel that chest open up. Keep your abs in. And boom. 8. Back in. 9. Back in. And 10. Good. And back in. All right. So now we're going to go along this muscle called your subclavius, which runs right under that collarbone. And when this thing gets tight, that collarbone or that clavicle doesn't move right. And again, it can pull your shoulder blade forward. So I like to start on the outside here, and we're right under my collarbone. So my collarbone is right here. I'm right below it, okay? So again, massage that out, 30 seconds. Ooh. I did some push-ups yesterday, and I can feel that. Okay? So even when you work it well and you do things correctly, sometimes some muscles can go into spasm, okay? So I found some spots like right in there. Yeah, that's going all the way down my arm. That's awesome. Okay. So again, find the party, jump in, break it up, okay? So we got 30 seconds going through here, and you really will kind of want to work right along that, what's called your sternal head of your clavicle, because that's where the movement comes from, okay? You want to release that and get that thing moving. All right, let's switch sides. So start from the outside, kind of work your way back, and just let it go. Like I got some pressure right there as well, so we kind of just hang out there. 30 seconds of this. So you're just working it. And you don't have to grind on these muscles. You just kind of move them around and massage them gently, okay? You don't need to grind hard on them and jam in there. So if you're giving, it should be a little tender, but not like, why am I doing this to myself, okay? So it needs to be tender, but not painful, okay? All right, a little bit of pain's okay. Blinding pain, not so much. Okay, cool. So once we do that, we got to open those up. So those muscles kind of pull us in and down this way. So we want to go the opposite. So we're going to keep our palms this way, abs in, sit tall. We're going to bring our arms apart and then twist our hands or twist our palms up. Okay, so that's one. Thumbs come back together and pull apart. And that's two. Make sure your shoulders don't shrug as you pull your arms apart. So just to right here, if you come up like this, you're going too far. 3, come back together, and 4, come back together, and 5, come back together, and 6, abs are in, together, sit up nice and tall, 7, together, 8, together, 2 more, come on, 9, together, last one, 10, together. Good job. Okay, so we got those 2 spots, pec minor, subclavius. The third one is right along this dark blue border in my arms like this. Okay, look, I coordinate my shirts for you guys all the time. I'm like, right here is our path of problem. So what we're going to do is I want you to start at the elbow, and you're going to kind of do a kneading motion like this, like, hello, I'm going to rub on my muscle. I'm going to go eat my bicep. Okay, so you're going to get in on this, and you're going to just relax that arm, and you're going to just focus on removing the spasticity in your bicep, okay? You can do it kind of on top, but there's arteries and stuff that run through there. I kind of like to pinch and squeeze. So you can see I'm pinching and squeezing. Literally, you take your puppet and he eats your, he's nibbling on your bicep. I should get 2 little eyes and put it on my fingers. My girls would love that. Okay, so you're massaging that out, kind of squeezing and pulling up, squeezing and pulling up, squeezing and pulling up for about 30 seconds, okay? So rock this bad boy out. And then you're going to go the other side. Let that arm relax. Get your puppet. Okay. Come down. Excuse me. So you're pulling, you're squeezing and pulling, squeezing and pulling, squeezing and pulling. Okay. Right along your shirt. Okay. Right along. If you have a shirt like this, it makes it so easy. See, I make it easy on myself all the time. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, so once we get those biceps loose, okay, then we need to stretch those out. Now the biceps function is to do this, so we go the opposite direction. So sit up tall, blades are down, sit tall this way, and you go down and away, okay? Bring it up, and then you go down and away. So you kind of turn those palms over. Bring it up, go down and away. Don't tip forward like this. Stay sitting tall. That's 3. And down and away. That's 4. Bring it up and down and away. So you kind of have a comma shape coming up and a comma shape coming down. That's 5. Comma shape coming up, or a half moon. Down, 6. Coming up. 7. Coming up. Really stretch those fingers, you guys. Open them up. 8. Hold those abs in. Bring it up. Come down. Spread those fingers. 9. Coming up, and 10. Good, and relax. So we got these 3 bad boys going. Now it's time to move our mid back. So I'm going to kind of turn diagonal here. Now, in the video during the week, I did these standing up. I'm going to have you do them either standing up or seated, depending on what you're doing. Standing up, you just get those butts tucked underneath you, abs are in, shoulder blades down. In a chair, you still get your pelvic tilt, so you tilt your pelvis back, abs are up, shoulder blades are down, and sit tall. So the first thing we want to do is we want to work on the sagittal plane, which is front to back. So we are going to be here 1, and then we're going to be here 2, all right? So here we go. So hands start out, abs up tall. You're moving from your ribs. This is not just me doing this, being like, look how fast I can run, okay? It's not an arm exercise, all right? It is full trunk, so you're getting these ribs to turn, okay? Turn, okay? So you're moving from your rib cage, not from your arms. All right, so abs are up, abs are in, chest is tall, sitting up tall, and we're going to do 20, and go. 1, 2, move from your ribs, use your abs to move your body. 3, 4, so you can see I'm initiating from my core. 5, 6, 7, 8. If you feel like your head needs to track with your trunk, you can. That's 10, or you can just keep looking straight ahead. 11, 12, hold that for a sec, feel the stretch. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, come on, ribs. 18, move from your ribs. 19, and 20. Good job. Okay, cool, so we got that front to back. Now we're going to go side to side, all right? So we're going to go frontal plane. So you can either have your hands down here on the side of your chair, or you can have your hands up this way, and we're going to tip. So I'm going to do it down this way, all right? So abs are in. We're going to lean to the side, and then we're going to use, I'll go this way, use this muscle to pull you back to center. All right, ready? So we drop, hold here, and pull. 1. Drop, pull here, and 2. Drop, pull here, 3. Drop, pull here, 4. And biggest thing is don't let your head fall. Keep your face in line with your sternum. And 5. Drop, 6. Drop, 7. Good job, you guys. Abs are in. Pull from here. 8. Drop to the side. Pull from here. 9. 10. Come on. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Good. 16. Find your balance in the center. 17. Whoop. 18. Whoop. There you go. 19. Whoop. That whoop is my muscle contraction. And whoop. 20. Good job. Okay, so we got that side to side going. Now we go into twist and shouts. So hands are up like this or like this, however you want to do it. But we're going to sit up tall. Abs are in. We're here. And we're going to use these muscles to pull our body this way. These muscles to pull us back to center. These muscles to pull us back this way. These muscles to pull us back to center. All right, so abs up. Okay, make sure you're not arching your back. Body's up, and we twist. 1, and center. 2, and center. 3, and center. 4, and center. So you don't have to twist very far. It's only about halfway, okay? We don't need to be cranking over here. 5, and center. 6, and center. 7, and center. 8, and center. 9, and center. 10, and center. Come on. 11, and center. Get those arms back. Abs are in. Don't get slouchy. 12. We don't like lazy people here. 13. Good. 14. Good. 15. Good. 16. Good. 17. Good. 18. Good. 19. Boom. Last one. 20. Boom. We're good. All right. Cool. So shake those arms out a little bit. Move it around. Move it around. Okay. So now we're going to go into scapular mobility, which is your shoulder blades. Okay. So you're going to do a one-arm row on both sides, and then we're going to do lat pull-downs. Okay. So we want you to sit up tall. Abs are in. Shoulder blades are down. Apple under your chin. Sit up nice and tall. Think about pulling up on your pelvic floor on this. So imagine urine flow, cut off, do a Kegel exercise. So you pull up on that pelvic floor. As you're moving like this, it actually will help with some bladder incontinence stuff, okay? I'm not going to talk about that here, but this is what we do. So pelvic floor. All right, so this hand is here for balance. This is up. Remember, we don't want to shrug our shoulder. So shoulder blade packed, dialed, and down. Abs are in. We're going to pull back, and we are going to rotate our body and our head. Ready, and we go. Here, now squeeze the shoulder blade. So you're squeezing these muscles right there. So ready? And 1, 2, and come back. 2, 2, and come back. 3, 2, and come back. So you should have a straight arrow from your finger the whole time. 4, 2, don't let the arm drop or the arm go up. Remember, don't pull back too far. Let the twist happen more than the pull. 5, good, and pull. 6, 2, and back. 7, 2, and back. Twist from your ribs. 8, 2, and then squeeze that shoulder blade. So abs, ribs, twist. 9, 2, and back. 10, 2, and back. 2 more. Come on. 11, 2, and back. Last one. 12, 2, and back. All right, cool. So let's flippy dippy. Turn around. Hands up here. Locking it. Shoulder blade back and down. Abs are in. Move from your ribs and your shoulder blade. And 1, 2, back down. 2, 2, back down. 3, 2, good. Come on. 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2. So squeezing from here. 7, 2, 8, 2, 9, 2, 10, 2, get it, come on, 11, 2, last one, 12, 2. Good job. Okie dokie, smokies, here we go. So now we're going to go into lats. So hands are going to be up. So now we're working on the shoulder droppers. So when you put your hands up, you don't want to be shruggy. Drop your arms down. Abs are in, shoulder blades are down, feet are underneath you, pulling in just to where it's comfortable, not trying to get all the way into your side and letting your shoulder blades come forward, all right? So up tall and go. 1, 2, come back up, and 2, 2. Use the muscles underneath your armpits. 3, 2, come back up. 4, 2, good, come on. 5, 2, come back up. 6, 2, find those abs, pull them in. Pelvic floor up. 7, 2, get after it, you guys. Turn this into all core, even though you're working your blades. 2, come back down. 9, 2, everything's core. Everything's butts, guts, and blades. 10, 2, keep going. 11, 2, last one. 12, and 2. Woo! Shake those out. Get everything chilling. We're moving on into rotator cuff strength. Okay? So you can see how this all builds on each other, right? We remove the spasticity and add some movement. Okay? Then we go into mid-back and spinal stuff, which actually helps everything else we do. Then we get into isolated scapular stuff, pulling back and down. And now we're going to get into rotator cuff. All right? So what we do here is we're going to go empty cans first. All right? So let's go ahead and flip this over. Up tall. Abs are in. Blades are down. Sit up tall. You're going to turn your thumbs in. So just like, again, like you're pouring out 2 bottles of water or a can, you're going to turn this over, okay, without your shoulder blades collapsing. So you're just going to turn over this way, and it's a small lift. All right? We're going to go 12 with a 2-second hold. Ready? And we're going to go slightly up and diagonal. So it's 1, 2, and come back down. 2, 2, and come back down. So you can see I'm not all the way back here. I'm just a little bit forward. 3, 2, come back down. 4, 2, come back down. Find those abs. Let's go. 5, 2, come back down. 6, 2, and you're lifting from the upper portion of your shoulder. 7, 2, good, up, 8, 2, 9, 2, back down, 10, 2, 11, 2, last one, 12, and 2. Yes, I feel those. I feel good. I feel good, like James Brown says. All right, so we just did supraspinatus. Now we're going to go into teres minor, right? So this is the no money drill. I ain't got no money, dude. All right, here we go. So up tall, abs are down. Okay, I'm sorry, shoulder blades down, abs are in, and we rotate. So it's a 1, 2, back into center. You don't want to come all the way in. Just go to right to center or neutral. 2, 2, and back in. And we're focused on moving this upper arm bone. 3, 2, find those abs, find that pelvic floor. 4, 2, back in. 5, 2, you're doing awesome. Sit up tall. I know that back's probably getting a little tired. 6, 2, but it's a good thing. 7, 2, focus on those abs, you guys. Push up through the top of your head. 8, 2, get those abs in. Let's go. 9, 2, back in. 10, 2, you got 2. 11, 2, last one. And 12, 2. Good job. I think a bird just hit my window. That was hilarious. It's just like, boom, and then some bird flew off. I love it. Live video, right? Here we go. All right, and then now, so what we're doing, I don't have any money, don't shoot, right? Yo, man, I ain't got no money, so don't shoot, okay? So your hands are going to be up. So now we go from this position, we just turn our hands over, okay? So we're this way, and then we're rotating back. Again, I don't want you to shrug that shoulder. So sit up tall, shoulder blades are down, and we're going to rotate. So it's 1, 2, back down to neutral. 2, 2, and back down. Again, moving the upper arm bone, not just your forearms. Upper arm bone. 2, back down. This is going to be 4, 4, 2, and back down. And notice I'm not up here trying to do this. I'm a little bit lower, down, so I'm in a V. 6, 2, back down. 7, 2, back down. 8, 2, back down. 9, 2, back down. 10, 2, back down. 11, 2, back down. Last one. 12, and 2. Good job. All right. Cool. Nice work, you guys. All right. So last thing we're doing here in this circuit is going to be that scapular push-up, okay? So if you need to move to a higher platform, rock it out. If you have a wide enough chair to where you can actually push down low, do that, okay? And we're just going to focus on scapular push-up. So remember, our feet are flat. We want to scoot to the edge of our chair. Don't worry about if you can't get your butt off the surface that you're on. As long as you're pushing up, you're fine because you're initiating those shoulder blades going down. So what you want to do here is elbows are going to go back, chest is up, abs are in. As you push down, I want you to think about shoulder blades dropping down and the top of your head right here pushing up, okay? All right, so hands are open. Get set, and we're doing 10. Go. 1, 2, back down, and push. 2, 2, and push. 3, 2, and push. 4, 2, and push. If this hurts your wrists, go to fists. 5, 2, back down. Elbows stay back, abs are in. 6, 2, back down. Come on, abs are in. Let's go. Shoulder blades down. 7, 2. Good. And up. 8, 2. 9, 2. 10, 2. All right. Good job. That's 10. All right. So we're going to relax there for a sec. Now, if you want to get to a lower chair, you can. All right. So if you're up on something higher surfaced, and you can easily drop to something else, like a chair here, do it. If you're already in your chair, pushing on your seat, Now go to your handrails. All right, so I'm going to show you this from the side so you can see what my hips do. All right, so we're this way. So we're going to lean forward. We got 10 basically tricep dips, okay? So we're not going to stand all the way up. We're just going to get halfway. So I want you to lean forward just like this. Elbows go from here, pull them back, and we push up. Okay, ready? And go. So it's 1, 2, and come back down. So notice my body stays in this angle. My abs are in, and I push. 2, 2. Let's just do 8 of these because I'm sure you guys are a little tired. Here we go. 3, 2. Back down. I'm going to do dips today, man. This is inspiring me. Here we go. 4, 2, shoulder blades back, back down, up, 5, 2, bring it back, and go. 6, 2, come back down, and go. 7, 2, back down, last one, 8, 2, and back down. All right, good work. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys the wheelie walker and the walker dips real quick. If you're in your chair and that's where you hang out most of the time, do another set of these, okay? But I'm going to get the other chair so I can show you what I want you to do if you're able to get up on your wheelie walker. So grab your wheelie walker. And I know I'm going to be a little bit out of frame here, but that's cool. All right. So we're right like this, okay? So I got one handle here, I got one handle here. I want you to walk inside that walker, okay? And you're going to be down. Sorry I'm out of frame a little bit, but there's only this much iPad and this much me. All right, here we go. So your body's going to kind of be down and forward like you normally kind of lean. Now what I want you to do is what we just did. So walk into that wheelie walker or your walker, or if you're on your trekking poles, stand like this. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to stand up. So now this time we're going to get our hips involved, abs are in, shoulder blades are down. Okay, here we go. Ready? And we're going to push up. 1, 2. So butt squeezes, abs come in, shoulder blades come down. And good. And up. 2, 2. And back down. And go. 3, 2. And back down. Find those abs, pull the shoulder blades back. 4, 2. Abs are in, shoulder blades, okay? Back down, butt goes back. Push, butts, guts, and blades. 5, 2, coming back down. Go. 6, 2, coming back down. And go. 7, 2, coming back down. 8, 2, coming back down. Come on. 9, 2, coming back down. Last one. And 10, 2. Now from that position, go for a walk, okay? So from that position, if you're on your walker, guess what? You push and you walk. You push and you walk. If you're on your trekking poles, you get tall. You step and you walk. You step and you walk. If you're actually in a real walker, take that thing and push it, walk forward. Keep everything underneath. Push it, walk forward. Okay? All right, so let me move my chairs here. Okay. So that is how we rock blades. Okay, there's many other shoulder blade exercises, and we've done them on the floor. We've done them on our stomach on the floor. We've done them on our back on the floor. There's some that we need to do on the wall. There's some stuff with weights. There's some stuff with bands. There's some stuff with kettlebells. There's some stuff with a bunch of other things that we will get into in the MS gym, okay? But these are the exercises that you want to do to really strengthen up those blades. And if you're having a problem really standing upright on a wheelie walker, a cane, trekking poles, a walker, out of your chair, around your house, this series will help you. Okay? If you're having rotator cuff problems and pain, this series will help you. Shoulder impingement, this will help you. Numbness and tingling, this will help you. Spasticity, this will help you. All right? So I think you're getting the point. These are key exercises and you need to focus on them. All right? So I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you for spending your Saturday morning, afternoon, or evening with me. I appreciate every one of you. We love you. If you like this video, hit like. If you want to comment away down there. And then you guys have an awesome rest of your weekend. Get fired up. Take tomorrow to rest and do something good for you. And then get ready on Monday because we got a whole nother series coming back. So you guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. I'll talk to you later.